Hey, what's up my fellow twisters? Welcome back to another Redstone tutorial. Today, we are going to be taking a look at an underground hidden base entrance that is only one block big. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, I placed my entrance into my closet. If you guys have been watching my Let's Build series, where we make a ton of different redstone things, I did make a closet very similar to this weird looking one. But basically, guys, as you can see, you walk in here, there's only one space. And basically, this is where our entrance is going to be. Now, you can add in some other decorations and stuff to distract people. But if you guys want to enter the base, you simply grab yourselves a redstone torch, pop it down onto that block, and boom! There we go. We go down into the ground, now into any room, tunnel, or base of our choice. And then we can say grab our chest full of diamonds. Now, that is definitely quite seamless. Now, we could just hop back up over here, and then hit that button, and then go back into our closet, walk out, and act like nothing happened, even though you probably would have been spending hours down there. But anyways, guys, that is basically the creation. Now let's go ahead and take a look at how to build it. So to get things started, you want a 3x8 area. That's also 8 blocks into the ground. Once you have that, you want to go ahead and come on over to the left side, count 3 blocks forward, and then you want to place down 3 sticky pistons starting from this block right along there. Grab yourselves 2 slime blocks, place it down right over there, and then you want to place down 3 slime blocks on top of that sticky piston with 3 blocks on this side of our sticky pistons. Place down 2 furnaces over there, a redstone repeater over here, set that to 4 ticks. Place down a redstone repeater on top of that furnace, set that to 3 ticks, or actually 2 ticks by clicking on it once, and then we want to go ahead and shift and right click and place down a bit of redstone dust on top of that furnace. Place down 3 blocks right behind all of these blocks with redstone dust on top of that, and now we could go ahead and place down our floor block right on top of this tall slime block tower. Alright, so to place down the floor block, or for my floor block, I'm going to choose a iron block, so let's just go ahead and do that. Now we need to grab myself a lever. Basically, when you activate this, as you can see, it will take that block up to, of course, the floor level. That's why it's called that. And when you turn it off, it'll go all the way back down. Alright, so now what we need to do is keep this activated while we work on the rest of the structure. Now we need to go ahead and place down a dropper facing up, 1 block below the floor block, and then place down a dropper facing down on this side of the floor block facing down into this dropper. So if you guys get that, 1 dropper facing up, just like that. There we go. And 1 facing down, just like that. So it's basically going back and forth into each other. Alright, so now we need to go ahead and right click on the top dropper. Make sure you do this and place down a wooden pickaxe, and we're going to use that to create a switch. Okay, so now what we need to do is grab ourselves a block of our choice, build it out just like that, then build one block up like that, and then you want to go ahead and place down a block right over here, destroy that block at the bottom, place down a redstone comparator coming out of this block, going into that block, and then you want to place down a bit of redstone dust there, a regular block over here with a redstone repeater going towards that direction, and then a block up just like that. So basically, this is going to be our switch for the top. And now what we need to do is connect this to the bottom as well as to the interior switch that we use to go back up. Alright, so to do this, we basically build out 1 block down like that, and then staircase it down another block. And now what we need to do is basically grab ourselves a redstone repeater and send this into a regular piston facing up. So let's just go ahead and do that. Regular piston facing up with a block of sand right on top of that, and then place down another block of your choice right over here. Grab yourselves a sticky piston as well as a redstone repeater. Place down your redstone repeater going into that sticky piston just like this. So basically build 2 blocks up like that. Place your sticky pistons facing down, and your redstone is going to go through the sand with the piston at the bottom, and then it's going to go into this piston directly with a block of redstone on the face of that. Alright, so now what we need to do is basically destroy this lever, grab ourselves some more blocks of our choice, extend it by 2, and then place down a bit of redstone dust here and there. Now when the system is activated, it will push that redstone block forward and then send our contraption up and down. To add in the switch for this system, we want to go ahead and grab ourselves a bit of redstone dust, place it down right over here, and then place down a block down like this, and then a block up like that, and then a block down like that, and then a block up like that. We place down a button right over here with a bit of redstone dust down there, as well as a redstone repeater going into that block. Set that to the original tick delay, and that is pretty much it. This is basically going to hijack our T flip-flop system in order to activate this slime block entrance. So now we can go ahead and test this out. As you can see, it will basically send it up and down. But when the system is up at the very top, you could go ahead and now use this redstone torch in order to activate it as well, because this system over here is going to detect that. As you can see, when I place it down, it sends the floor down, and that only works when it's down, by the way. So yeah, that is basically how all of the redstone works, and that's how it's set up. I hope you guys did follow along with it. If you guys did enjoy the tutorial, please take 1 second to smack that like button. I would definitely appreciate it. Tell me another tutorial you'd like to see down in the comment section down below, as well as answer the following question. If you guys had a secret room or cave, something like a bat cave, what would you have in there? Like, what would you want to be hiding from everyone? Anyways, guys, that's pretty much the video yet again, and I'll see you all next time.